Take a slow breath in, and gently let it go. Today I want to invite you into a calm, simple journey. A journey to support your heart, your arteries, and your long-term health. Millions of adults in the United States are living with high cholesterol, and many don't even know it. Not because they eat too much fat, but because their bodies are inflamed, overwhelmed, and missing the healing foods nature created for them. And here's the hopeful part. Your body always wants to heal. It never stops trying. Sometimes, all it needs is the right nourishment. In this video, we're going to explore 10 everyday foods, backed by research that naturally lower cholesterol. These are gentle foods, safe foods. Foods that work with your body, not against it. Let's begin with one of the most powerful. Food number 1, oats. Why? A simple bowl of oats can transform your cholesterol. Oats are more than a comforting breakfast. They are one of the most recommended foods by cardiologists for lowering LDL, the bad cholesterol that can build up inside your arteries. The secret lies in a special type of soluble fiber called beta-glucan. Think of beta-glucan as a soft brush inside your digestive system. When you eat oats, beta-glucan attaches to cholesterol in your gut and helps carry it out of your body before it ever reaches your bloodstream. This means less cholesterol circulating, less chance of plaque forming along the artery walls. Large studies in the US show just 3 grams of beta-glucan per day, about 1 bowl of oatmeal can lower LDL by 5% to 10%. People who replace processed breakfast foods with oats often see meaningful improvements in just a few weeks, but the benefits don't stop there. Oats also help stabilize blood sugar, reduce craving, support weight loss, lower silent inflammation, a hidden driver of heart disease for best results. Choose rolled oats or steel-cut oats, not instant packets filled with sugar. Add berries for antioxidants, a spoon of chia seeds for extra fiber, or almond milk for a creamy texture. One simple bowl. One simple habit. One powerful step toward a healthier heart. Food number 2. Fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel. Take another slow breath in and let it soften your shoulders as you exhale. Now that we've talked about oats, one of the simplest foods for lowering cholesterol, let's move to something equally powerful, but often underappreciated. Fatty fish. When people hear the word fat, they sometimes get worried. But the truth is, not all fats are the same. Some fats damage your arteries, and some fats protect them like a shield. Do something very special inside your body. They help reduce triglycerides, which are often even more dangerous than high LDL. They help calm inflammation in the arteries. And they help keep LDL from oxidizing, a process that turns cholesterol into something sticky, something harmful, something that can block blood flow. Doctors often say it's not the cholesterol itself, it's the inflammation around it. Fatty fish directly targets that inflammation. The best sources include salmon, sardines, mackerel, herring, trout. These fish are rich in DHA and EPA, the active forms of omega-3 south that your body absorbs quickly and uses immediately. For healing, research shows that eating fatty fish 2 to 3 times a week can lower triglycerides by 20% to 30%, support healthier blood pressure, reduce arterial stiffness, improve HDL, the good cholesterol that helps clear LDL away. And here's something important. You don't need fancy meals. You don't need expensive seasoning. Even a simple can of sardines, packed in water or olive oil, can be extremely beneficial. If you prefer salmon, choose wild-caught when possible. Bake it, air fry it, grill it, or add it to a salad. Just 2 servings per week can make a noticeable difference over time. For people who don't enjoy fish, high-quality omega-3 supplements can also help, but whole food is always the gentler, more complete option. Your heart beats over 100,000 times per day. It never rests, never takes a break. And foods rich in omega-3 south give your heart the softness, the flexibility, and the support it needs to keep going strong. Fatty fish isn't just food, it's nourishment on a deeper level. Food number 3. Extra virgin olive oil. Take a gentle breath in. Slowly release it. Next on our list is a food that has been used for thousands of years. A food at the heart of one of the world's healthiest eating patterns, the Mediterranean diet. This food is simple, natural, and deeply healing for your arteries. It is extra virgin olive oil. Olive oil is not just another cooking ingredient. It's one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory foods ever studied. What makes it so special is a group of natural plant compounds called polyphenols. These polyphenols protect your blood vessels from oxidative stress, the rusting process that makes LDL cholesterol dangerous. To understand why olive oil works, imagine your arteries as soft, flexible tubes. Over time, stress, poor sleep, sugar, and processed oils can make those tubes stiff and inflamed. When your arteries are inflamed, LDL becomes more likely to stick to the walls and form plaque. This is where heart issues begin. But polyphenols in extra virgin olive oil act like firefighters. They calm the inflammation, protect the lining of your arteries, and they help keep LDL from oxidizing, which means less buildup and smoother blood flow. A major Harvard study found something remarkable. Replacing just 1 tablespoon of butter or margarine with olive oil each day can reduce heart disease risk by up to 21%. That's a huge benefit from a tiny daily habit. To get the most healing power, choose real extra virgin olive oil, cold-pressed, unrefined, and preferably stored in a dark glass bottle. This ensures the polyphenols stay active and strong. Here are some simple ways to use it daily. Drizzle it over your salad. Pour a teaspoon over steamed vegetables. Mix it into hummus or Greek yogurt. Use it instead of butter on toast. Add it at the end of cooking for flavor and protection. Avoid cooking it on very high heat to preserve the antioxidants. And remember, you don't need a lot. Even 1 to 2 tablespoons a day can support healthier cholesterol, better circulation, and a calmer cardiovascular system. Extra virgin olive oil is more than a food. It is a gentle daily medicine, a small act of care, and one of the simplest ways to give your heart the nourishment it deserves. Food number 4, almonds and walnuts. Take another slow, gentle breath in. Quietly let it go. Now, let's move to 2 of the most powerful cholesterol-lowering foods nature gives us, almonds and walnuts. These small, simple nuts carry big benefits, especially for your heart. When most people think of nuts, they think of snacks, something to eat on the go. But what many don't realize is that almonds and walnuts are filled with a unique combination of healthy fats, antioxidants, and fiber that work together to support your cardiovascular system. Let's start with almonds. Almonds are rich in monounsaturated fats, the same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil. These fats help reduce LDL cholesterol while keeping HDL, the good cholesterol, steady or even higher. They also contain vitamin E, which protects your artery walls from oxidative stress, helping them stay flexible and strong. Now, walnuts. Walnuts are special because they contain alpha-linolenic acid. It's a plant-based omega-3. This makes walnuts especially powerful for lowering triglycerides, improving artery function, and reducing inflammation. Together, almonds and walnuts create a synergy of benefits. Lower LDL, improve HDL, reduce triglycerides, calm inflammation, support blood vessel flexibility. Enhanced circulation research from Harvard and multiple nutrition journals shows that eating a small handful, about 1 ounce or 30 grams of nuts per day, can lower LDL cholesterol by up to 10%. And even better, nuts help keep you satisfied, making them a perfect replacement for processed snacks that harm your heart. Here's the key. Choose raw or dry roasted nuts without added sugar, salt, or seed oils. Many packaged nut mixes contain roasted in canola oil or honey glazed, which can cancel out the benefits. The simplest routine is also the most effective. A small handful of almonds, a few walnuts in your oatmeal, sprinkle over salads, or a mix of the two. As an afternoon pick, -up, these tiny foods deliver big results. They help your arteries stay open, your cholesterol stay balanced, and your energy stay steady throughout the day. Sometimes healing doesn't come from a pill. It comes from something as simple as a handful of nuts, eaten with intention, one day at a time. Food number 5, avocado. Take a slow breath in and let your whole body soften as you exhale. Let's move to a food that many people love but often underestimate. Food that is rich, creamy, comforting, and surprisingly powerful for your heart. Avocado. Avocado is one of the best natural sources of monounsaturated fats. The same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil and almonds. These fats have a special ability to lower LDL cholesterol, especially the dense, sticky type of LDL that is most dangerous for your arteries. But what makes avocado truly unique is this. It doesn't just lower LDL. It also helps increase HDL, your good cholesterol, the cholesterol that carries excess fat away from your arteries and back to your liver to be processed. Very few foods can improve this balance
so effectively.
A controlled study from Penn State University found that people who ate 1 avocado a day experienced a significant reduction in LDL cholesterol, especially the small, dense particles linked to plaque buildup. Researchers even described avocado as a cardioprotective food, meaning a food that naturally protects your heart. But the benefits go deeper. Avocado is rich in fiber, supports digestion, and helps your body remove excess cholesterol. It contains potassium, which helps regulate blood pressure. And it's full of antioxidants like lutein that help reduce inflammation in blood vessels. What's even more beautiful about avocado is how easy it is to use. Add slices to whole grain toast, blend it into a smoothie, dice it into a salad, mash it with a squeeze of lime, or simply enjoy it with a spoon. Just half an avocado can keep you full for hours, reduce cravings, and help prevent the overeating that often worsens cholesterol levels. Here's something important to remember. Avocado is not a cheat food. It's not something to feel guilty about. It's nourishment, gentle, healing nourishment for your cardiovascular system. Even adding avocado 3 to 4 times per week can create noticeable improvements in your energy, your digestion, and your cholesterol numbers over time. Your heart works tirelessly for you, every second, every minute, every day. Feeding it with foods like avocado is one of the simplest, kindest things you can do. Food number 6, berries. Take a gentle breath in and slowly let it drift out. Next on our heart healing journey is a food group that looks beautiful, tastes refreshing, and carries some of the strongest antioxidants on the planet. Berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries. These tiny fruits do something remarkable inside your body. They help protect your arteries from the very process that makes cholesterol dangerous. To understand why berries are so powerful, imagine your blood vessels as smooth, flexible pathways. LDL cholesterol only becomes harmful when those pathways are inflamed or damaged, when the lining of your arteries becomes irritated, allowing cholesterol to stick, to build up, and eventually form plaque. Berries help prevent this from happening. They are rich in a special group of antioxidants called anthocyanins, the pigments that give berries their deep red, blue, and purple colors. Anthocyanins help reduce oxidative stress, inflammation, and improve the flexibility of your blood vessels. When your arteries are calm and healthy, cholesterol flows smoothly, without sticking. Studies published in major American nutrition journals show that eating berries regularly can reduce LDL oxidation, the dangerous form of LDL, improve HDL levels, support lower blood pressure, to enhance blood vessel function, reduce inflammation throughout the body. In one study, participants who ate blueberries daily for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in their cholesterol profile and even better artery function. That's the power of natural antioxidants. The best part? Berries are incredibly easy to add to your routine. Sprinkle them on oatmeal, blend them into smoothies, add them to yogurt, toss them on salads, or simply enjoy a handful as a snack, fresh or frozen. Both offer the same benefits. Frozen berries are often picked at peak ripeness and can be just as nutritious. If you want a simple habit that supports heart health, digestion, and even brain function, aim for half a cup to 1 cup of berries per day. This small amount is enough to nourish your arteries, stabilize your blood sugar, and give your body a steady supply of antioxidants. Berries may be small, but their healing power is not. They are one of nature's sweetest gifts, gentle, vibrant, and deeply supportive of your heart. Food number 7, beans and lentils. Take a slow, comfortable breath in, quietly release it. Now, let's move to one of the most underrated healing foods for cholesterol, a food group that is simple, affordable, and deeply effective. Beans and lentils. Beans and lentils are often called the fiber superstars, and for good reason. They contain large amounts of soluble fiber, the exact type of fiber your body uses to reduce cholesterol naturally. This soluble fiber works a lot like the beta-glucan in oats. It binds to cholesterol in your intestines and helps carry it out of your body before it can enter your bloodstream. But the benefits go even deeper. Beans and lentils digest slowly. This slow digestion helps stabilize blood sugar, reduce insulin spikes, and prevent the sugar-triggered inflammation that makes cholesterol build up worse. When your blood sugar is stable, your liver produces less cholesterol in your arteries. Stay calmer. Research from the American Heart Association shows that eating 1 cup of beans or lentils per day can significantly lower LDL, improve overall cholesterol ratios, and even support healthier blood pressure. In one study, participants saw noticeable LDL improvements in just 6 weeks. Beans and lentils are also rich in plant-based protein, potassium, magnesium, iron, antioxidants. All of these nutrients work together to support heart health, circulation, and metabolic balance. They keep you full, reduce cravings, and help you naturally choose fewer processed foods. A major factor in cholesterol control. What makes beans and lentils even more beautiful is how versatile they are. You can use them in so many comforting, nourishing dishes. A warm lentil soup, a hearty bean chili, a chickpea salad, black beans with vegetables. Hummus made from blended chickpeas. Canned beans are perfectly fine. Just choose low-sodium versions and rinse them well. Lentils cook quickly, making them one of the easiest dinner additions. And here's the most important part. Consistency matters more than perfection. You don't need fancy recipes. Even adding beans or lentils 3 to 4 times a week can make a meaningful difference in your cholesterol levels and your overall cardiovascular health. They may seem humble, but beans and lentils are quiet healers. A bowl of lentils is more than a meal. It is a gentle act of care for your heart, your arteries, and your long-term well-being. Food number 8. Dark leafy greens. Take a slow breath in and let it flow out softly. Now we arrive at a group of foods that many people overlook, but they are some of the most powerful natural protectors of your heart. Dark leafy greens, spinach, kale, arugula, Swiss chard. These vibrant greens provide a type of nourishment that works on multiple layers of your cardiovascular system. They're not just healthy vegetables. They are active, healing foods. What makes leafy greens so special is their naturally high content of nitrates, compounds that help your blood vessels relax and widen. When your arteries are more relaxed, blood flows more smoothly, blood pressure drops, and your heart does not have to work as hard. This widening effect is not subtle. It is measurable, and it has been proven in multiple studies. When your blood vessels relax, something else happens. Your LDL cholesterol becomes less harmful. It has fewer opportunities to stick to the artery walls, because those walls are calmer, less inflamed, and better protected. But that's just the beginning. Leafy greens are also rich in vitamin K, essential for protecting artery walls. Folate, important for lowering homocysteine. A heart risk marker, magnesium, which supports relaxed, steady blood pressure. Antioxidants, especially lutein and beta-carotene. Antioxidants help reduce oxidative stress, the internal rusting process that turns cholesterol into a threat. When oxidative stress is low, your arteries remain smooth and flexible, and plaque has a much harder time forming. In one notable study, people who consumed leafy greens daily had significantly lower rates of cardiovascular disease, even when controlling for age, weight, and other lifestyle factors. That shows how powerful this single habit can be. And the beautiful part is, leafy greens are incredibly easy to use. Add a handful of spinach to your morning eggs, blend kale into a smoothie, use arugula as a base for lunch saute. Swiss chard with garlic and olive oil, mix greens into soups or grain bowls. You don't need to eat large portions. Even 1 to 2 cups per day, raw or cooked, can shift your heart health in a positive direction. Leafy greens are nature's quiet medicine, gentle, nourishing, protective. They support your heart, your circulation, and your body's ability to stay balanced and resilient.
Food number 9. Garlic. Take a gentle breath in, feel your chest rise, and slowly release it. Now let's explore a food that has been used for healing for thousands of years. A food that cultures around the world have trusted to support the heart, the blood, and the immune system. That food is garlic. Garlic may look small, but what it does inside your body is extraordinary. The power of garlic comes from a natural compound called allicin. When you crush or chop garlic, allicin forms instantly, and it acts almost like a natural medicine inside your bloodstream. It helps reduce LDL cholesterol, support healthy blood pressure, and improve blood flow, all without harsh side effects. When you consume garlic regularly, allicin helps lower LDL cholesterol, prevent LDL oxidation, the dangerous stage where cholesterol becomes sticky, relax blood vessels, reduce inflammation, support better circulation, stabilize blood pressure levels. In other words, garlic doesn't just work on one area of your cardiovascular system. It supports multiple layers at the same time. Several clinical studies have shown that aged garlic extract and fresh garlic can reduce total cholesterol by 10% to 15% when used consistently over several weeks. Even more impressive, garlic helps protect your artery walls from tiny injuries caused by stress, processed foods, or high blood sugar. When your artery walls stay calm and protected, cholesterol has a much harder time sticking to them. This is one reason garlic is considered a vascular guardian. Now, how do you use it? Fresh garlic is simplest. Crush a clove. Let it sit for 10 minutes to activate the allicin. Then cook it gently, or add it to food near the end of cooking. You can also eat small amounts of raw garlic if your stomach tolerates it. This gives the strongest effect. If you don't enjoy the taste, aged garlic extract supplements are another option. Studies show that aged garlic may even outperform fresh garlic in certain areas of cardiovascular support. You can add garlic to almost everything. Sort it with vegetables. Mix it into soups or stews. Add it to beans, lentils, or greens. Combine it with olive oil for a heart-healthy source. Garlic is simple, ancient, and deeply healing. It works quietly in the background, supporting your arteries day after day. Sometimes the smallest foods offer the biggest protection. Food number 10, green tea. Take a slow breath in, hold it for a moment, and gently let it go. Now we arrive at the final food on our list, a simple, calming drink that has supported human health for centuries. Green tea. Green tea may seem light and delicate, but inside your body, it delivers powerful healing effects for your heart and your cholesterol. The secret lies in its rich supply of natural antioxidants, called catechins, especially one called EGCG, which has been studied extensively for its cardiovascular benefits. Let's explore what green tea actually does. First, catechins help reduce the absorption of cholesterol in your digestive system. That means less cholesterol entering your bloodstream from the foods you eat. This alone makes green tea a valuable daily habit. Second, green tea helps block LDL oxidation, the dangerous process that turns LDL cholesterol into the sticky, harmful form that can attach to artery walls. When LDL stays unoxidized, it remains less threatening and easier for your body to remove. Third, green tea has a gentle ability to support fat metabolism, which may help reduce triglycerides, another major risk factor for heart disease. In several large Japanese studies, people who drank 2 to 3 cups of green tea per day had significantly lower LDL levels and better overall cardiovascular health. Many of these studies also showed improved blood pressure, better circulation, and reduced inflammation. Green tea doesn't just support your heart, it creates a moment of calm, a moment to slow down, a moment to breathe. Making green tea a daily ritual can be as healing for your mind as it is for your arteries. For best results, consider these simple tips. Choose high-quality loose leaf or bagged green tea. Steep it in hot, not boiling water for 2 to 3 minutes. Avoid adding sugar. Add lemon for extra antioxidants. Drink it in the morning or early afternoon. If you prefer something stronger, matcha is another wonderful option. It contains even more antioxidants because you consume the whole leaf. Whether warm, iced, or blended with lemon, green tea is one of the easiest habits you can introduce into your daily routine. And over time, this gentle drink helps your cardiovascular system function more smoothly, more efficiently, and with greater resilience. Green tea is nature's quiet healer. Simple, soothing, and profoundly supportive of your heart. Foods and habits to avoid if you want results. Take a slow, gentle inhale and let it drift out naturally. We've talked about the foods that nourish your heart, the foods that help lower cholesterol, calm inflammation, and support your arteries. But there's another side of the story that matters just as much. Because sometimes, your cholesterol doesn't rise because you're not eating the right foods. It rises because of the foods and habits that quietly push it higher, day after day. Let's explore the 4 biggest ones. 1. Seed oils, soybean, canola, corn, sunflower. Many processed foods in the U.S. are made with industrial seed oils. These oils are often highly refined and heated multiple times, which creates compounds that can trigger inflammation inside your arteries. And remember, it's inflammation that makes cholesterol dangerous. When your arteries are inflamed, LDL, even normal amounts, becomes more likely to stick to the walls. Limiting seed oils means choosing olive oil or avocado oil when cooking, and avoiding foods fried in cheap oils. 2. Deep-fried foods. French fries, fried chicken, onion rings. These foods expose your arteries to oxidized oils, the kind of fats that raise LDL and damage the lining of your blood vessels. Even small portions can add up over time. You don't need to eliminate them forever, but treating them as an occasional indulgence, rather than a weekly habit, makes a big difference. 3. Sugary drinks and desserts. Soda, sweet teas, pastries, donuts, and candy may not contain cholesterol, but they trigger a rapid rise in insulin, which signals your liver to create more cholesterol. They also raise triglycerides, which are often even more dangerous than LDL. Replacing sugary drinks with water, sparkling water, or green tea is one of the simplest heart-healing changes you can make. 4. Processed meats. Bacon, sausage, hot dogs, deli slices. These foods contain preservatives and compounds that increase inflammation and stress on the cardiovascular system. Studies link high consumption to higher cholesterol levels and greater heart disease risk. Choosing lean, unprocessed proteins like fish, beans, chicken breast, or tofu supports a calmer, healthier system. Small choices add up. Every time you choose a healing food instead of an inflammatory one, you give your heart a moment of rest, a moment of protection, a moment to repair. Your body notices, and over time, it responds. Your heart is always trying to heal. Take one last slow breath in, and gently let it go. We've reached the end of this journey, a journey through simple, wholesome, healing foods. Foods your heart recognizes. Foods your body knows exactly how to use. Foods that support you quietly, day after day. High cholesterol can feel frightening. It can feel complicated. It can feel like something outside of your control. But the truth is, healing often begins with small, steady steps. Not perfection, not extremes. Just simple habits practiced with intention. Every spoonful of oats, every handful of almonds, every cup of green tea, every serving of berries, beans, greens, or avocado. These are not just foods. These are acts of care, acts of protection, acts of love for your heart, your body, and your future. And here's something important to remember. Your body is not working against you. Your heart is not failing you. Your arteries are not your enemy. They are simply asking for support, asking for nourishment, asking for a calmer, gentler way of living. You don't need to change everything overnight. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to fear your cholesterol. Just begin with one thing. One better choice today. One healing food at your next meal. One moment of awareness the next time you reach for something processed. Because healing doesn't come from a single decision. Healing comes from direction. The direction you choose, again and again, in the quiet moments of your life. Your heart beats over 100,000 times a day, without rest, without hesitation, without asking for anything in return. So feed it with kindness, support it with real, natural foods, and trust that your body knows how to restore itself when you nourish it well. Thank you for spending this time caring for your health, your heart, and your well-being. And if you found this helpful, stay with us on Healing Good Life for more calm, science-based ways to heal from the inside out. Take one more soft breath and let it go. Your healing journey continues.